Oftentimes, the president's meet and greet with the Filipino community in his trips abroad is scheduled towards the tail end of his visit. That's why Filipinos in San Francisco were thrilled after meeting the leader of the land in the flesh almost as soon as he landed in the United States for the APEC summit. Alan Francisco keeps us in stride with the president's activities live. Good evening, Alan.
Charms, as soon as President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. landed yesterday at San Francisco International Airport, he immediately proceeded to the Filipino community. He mentioned that he is happy to begin his activities by interacting with the Philcom.
Vincent, a Filipino-American, planned to visit San Francisco, California upon learning President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. would be visiting to meet with them. Now, he has had the opportunity to personally see the president up close. This Filipino community event is the first President Marcos' first day itinerary before his participation in the APEC leaders meeting later today in the Bay Area's most famous city.
It's a good feeling, I've been watching him since the beginning of his campaign, and I'm waiting for the Marcos kind of leadership.
The feeling of Reese and John was identical upon seeing the president.
And every time we feel a deep sense of pride na nakikita namin ng Pangulo. Every time meron siyang laging optimistic na message.
First time ko siya nakita.
Okay, so how was the feeling, sir?
Oh, grabe. It's a dream come true.
Earlier, Filipino singers Jaya and JR also performed.
We welcome you with open arms and with much love and warmth. Just like we would welcome anybody in this country, lahat naman tayo wini-welcome ng bansang ito. So galing sa aming mga Pilipino.
I feel very honored kasi syempre not every day you get to sing for the President of the Philippines. Kaya, I'm very proud to showcase my talent and my charisma on stage for everybody.
In the president's speech, he thanked the Filipino and Filipino Americans for their contributions in helping the Philippines. He said that the diligence of the Filipinos, particularly in America, during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic was priceless and praiseworthy.
One in every 5 nurses here in the West Coast are trained in the Philippines. Our Filipino nurses, our doctors, our first responders, essential workers have all demonstrated the timeless Filipino virtues of malasakit, pakikipagkapwa, at ang bayanihan. We are all grateful for your selfless service to humanity, and we look up to you as role models for future generations of Filipinos and Filipino Americans.
Meanwhile, a series of activities is lined up for President Marcos where he is expected to discuss significant global issues.
May gera ngayon sa Ukraine, nagkagera na ngayon sa Israel. At ito po, meron tayong mga problema sa South China Sea. Ito po ay mahalaga na makausap natin lahat ng ating mga kasamahan. Lahat ng mga ating kaalyado na bansa na tumutulong sa atin.
And since San Francisco is known as the center of technology and innovation, President Marcos expects to attract investments and increase foreign direct investments in the country.
Investments from the United States have seen an upward trend of $6.2 billion in 2022, or a 15.7% increase from 2021. In addition, California is an important trade and investment partner of the Philippines. Our country is also important to the state, as it has been the most popular destination for greenfield investment from our country.
The Philippine delegation will also conduct business meetings for their partnerships with other countries. President Marcos will also push for the strengthening of digital connectivity and digitalization at APEC. Also in energy security, especially clean energy, the Philippines is expected to sign business agreements here in America.
Charms, as of this moment, it's past 5 in the morning, and later today or later in the morning, the Philippine delegation will meet with a semiconductor company and a technology company and a lot more. President Marcos Charms will also deliver his opening remarks with the CEO Summit here at APEC. So live here in San Francisco, I'm Alan Francisco. Charms.
Many thanks, Alan Francisco.